My name is Trisha, and this is I Hear Angels Again, Volume 5. And this time we're discussing a vet from Vietnam. However, that isn't as important as his daughter. His daughter, as a young girl, felt as if she had been abandoned by her dad every time he went back to Vietnam and she was left with her mom. She felt very much like there was nobody who loved her. She was young enough that she didn't understand that he had to leave, that he didn't really want to, but that's what it was, duty called. So, when we brought her dad in, at first, he was a shadow, and he spoke very haltingly. And I didn't understand what was wrong. It was sort of robotic. He was just struggling to talk to me. And I couldn't figure it out, and I said, does your dad cuss? And she said, oh yes, he was a sailor, he cussed like crazy. And I said, that explains it. And I told him, I said, just relax and say anything that comes in your mind. And some of the language that came out of his mouth I can't use here. Anyway, what he did say, the first thing out of his mouth, was the thing that she had been waiting many, many years to hear, which was, I did not abandon you. That was what she was afraid of, which of course then she cried. And actually we could have ended the reading there, because this is the one thing that she really felt had happened, was that with her as a child not understanding why he left, she felt abandoned. She left with her mom, who maybe wasn't the most loving mom in the world. I think sometimes women who have husbands go off to war, a little bit of them goes with their husband, and maybe sometimes they aren't as responsive to their children. I don't know. But anyway, as soon as I let him know that he had permission to cuss, he just started in telling her all the things about the family, and that he didn't give a blank, that he was worried about her, and then, that she should take care of her own money, and he was very fatherly, very paternally, very sweet. And then he said in the middle of it, he says, well, I don't know if I feel comfortable talking in front of her. And her daughter said, it's okay, you can talk in front of me, and it's all right. And she said, well, how much is this broad soaking you for this? So we both cracked up, and she explained that it was okay, Dad, that she was the woman who was on the level, meaning me, and that I wasn't soaking her too much. But it was a term I hadn't heard in years. But it was rewarding, and the main reason it was is that it laid to rest the one thing that she had in her mind for so many years, and that was that he had left her, and he really never did, and he promised that he never would. And that's a beautiful thing about some of the people that we have who've left us, is that they haven't. That maybe they've changed vibration, but they're really still with us. So anyway, I am Trisha with I Hear Angels. There we are. I hear angels. I hear angels. People do not hear the I part. Anyway, and that I'd love to hear from you. And I answer emails. And I'll be seeing you next time.